Hello, fellow gamers. It's Jay Dreamer, and today we are talking about where I am in the Jay Dreamer Castle. I'm kind of stuck, and it is all about this damn new material, which is the orichalcum. I hate it. I can't stand it. Oh my God, it slows us down so much. You know, I created so many farms so I could keep growing fast. But now I'm stuck. I'm stuck because the only way to get it is to kill Zoltans and your Gale Axe Masters and your Gale Hill Splitters. You know, I mean, come on. You want money, I get it, but it's really killing the vibe for me. You know, I'm at a point where I can either upgrade to C29 or I can focus on getting my T10s. I'm stuck. Either way, I'm stuck. And what makes me irritated is if I wanted to go after my T10s for my cav, right here is my T10s. And let me just speed these up so you can see. I have to be at level 28 for my stable, and I have to unlock my research for the Imperial Knights. Well, I'm at level 26 for my stable, so I need 4,480 of a material that's extremely hard to get to be able to go up to 27, and I gotta go to 28. And the other kicker to the upgrade is you find your T10s, you find your T10s and the research for your T10s in the Imperial Guards. So if you open up this Imperial Guards, you can't even get into the tech until you're level 28. So I am currently at level 25 for my Institute. So I'm just going to assume that's 15,000 units of the orichalcum, and that's just Ori-Richie crap. Just not even funny. So I'm stuck having to kill monsters daily. Yeah, I might be able to get a little bit of the ore out of the saline, but really it's geared now towards the spinner. So I'm stuck and I'm frustrated. You know, let me kind of just give you a quick wrap of where I'm at. Inside my castle, I could upgrade, but I gotta go and upgrade level 28 tavern. So that's more orichalcum. Now, also in my upgrade to go to level 29, you'll see this little population. This little population, you have to be over 600,000 in the cap for the population, which means that you have to have your house upgrades as well. Well, these house upgrades, you have to be at level 28. So to go from a level 27 to a level 28, you need more orichalcum. Well, it's only 560 units, but if you are level 26 in any of the houses, you got to bring those up to level 27. So that's ore. And then you got to bring at least 3 houses up to level 28. So that's even more. So it's just a bitch to get everything in place because it's one item holding you back the entire way. Now you could, of course, go and try and buy it, which is basically looking in your bundles, whether it's a weekly bundle or a daily bundle. Like I can get 200 units here for $5. Plus I can get this upgrade, which is basically 50% more for 7 days straight of me killing monsters. Well, I'm gonna just do some quick averaging. So I can kill 10 of them a day, averaging about 10 units, so that's 100. So it gives me 150 per day. And if I can get 100 from the saline, so that's 250 in a day. And if I buy this 200, that's 450 in a day. That's still crap. That is just crap. After 10 days, you might have enough for one upgrade, but right off the bat, that's 2 upgrades here, 2 upgrades here, or 3 upgrades here. The tavern's another upgrade of 4,000. So I'm at least 60 to 90 days out of being able to just naturally progress. And that's if I'm logging in every single day. Now, there is another way, the Royal Prestige, which Royal Prestige will give you a certain amount every single day. It'll give you 150 a day. Well, if you're logging in every day and getting 150 of this every day, it might cut that 90 days down to 45 days, but still, it's just an impediment that sucks. Now I have been able to get my barracks up to level 29 or 28. So if I were to go and look at its, reach building level 28, which I'm there. So, barracks is level 28. So the only thing I have to worry about there is getting my research in place for the Empire Defender. Well, that again requires that upgrade. So just kind of really frustrated with the game at this very moment, and the requirement of the ROE Calcum. Yeah, just frustrated. So don't really have a great answer for you guys on how to overcome that, but that's where I'm at. I'm kind of stuck for now, and I need to figure out how to progress my strength elsewhere. So that also means that I focus on maybe not my T10s, but my S troops. Because I've unlocked them, and these are my lofty troops, they're stronger. They take more resources to build, and they take longer to build, but they are stronger. So that is probably the better way for me to get stronger right now while I build up my Orichalcum. And also working on the lofty tech helps me stronger across the board. So inside the lofty tech, obviously you've got your footmen, you've got your archers, and you've got your cav. Each tree has their ability to max out what you need. And I've been focusing on maxing out HP, trying to focus on maxing out how many I can have in my caps, how many I can produce at a time. Getting through the lofty and making them as strong as possible has a direct impact on your battle capability. You find the benefit from improving your lofty in the actual reports, because this section right here, when you go into the unit attributes and you see these percentages, that's really coming from your heroes and your research in a lot of cases. So like right here, you can see my technology, that's the research, is bumping it up 122%. It's the greatest improvement across the board next to equipment. Equipment is the other side of making myself stronger, which is, being able to build gold gear. And at this very moment, I have 2 sets of Dreadnought gold gear. I have no gold gear for the Rangers, which is archers. And I have 1 gold gear set plus a few items for my cav. So I have also been working on some immortal gear for my archers specifically, just to see if I might be able to get my archers in a better position. As far as my legions go, I've got the BRI, which they're maxed out. All the skills are maxed, and I'm running basically my Apocalypse herd for the first row because they're the most resistant. And if I can get enough to fill my third row, that's what I would prefer to do, is do first and third for making that legion the strongest. I do have some bio skins that I've bought through the honor shop, and I need to build those out to make this ultimately the strongest it can be. I do have a second cavalry legion, which is basically Warlord, Brave, and Jane, and they are coming along pretty well. I've got most of them ready, all the skills open. I just need to max them out. Brave's the one I'm struggling to get this 7th skill open. And then Jane, I just got to max her skills out. And then that is a complete unit. So I have 2 cav units that are strong. I have my OGs, which can go both footmen and cav pretty well. And then I'm working specifically on an Archer's Legion, which is Defender, Inquisitor, and Tarantula. Tarantula should go in 3rd position, but I'm unable to open up her 5th skill or 6th skill at this moment. So I'm basically running her in the middle. Now, as far as Inquisitor and Defender, I've had a little bit more luck in opening up them as far as getting their 6th skill open. So I'm able to increase the troop count. Defender, I have a lot more skills open. So it is a work in progress, and you do have to play the hand that you've been dealt for your heroes. Some of the things that I'm excited about is the acquisition of Avalanche, the acquisition of Lawman. Those are really good. And then I have Warhammer, which is exciting. Of course, others that I've received, but I have, like, anytime you get a new hero, it's hard to just develop those while you don't have complete legion set or heroes set in your legions. So I'm kind of balancing getting the ones that I have really strong, and then I will start developing these new heroes to replace weaker legions. So that is a little excitement for me as far as, you know, being able to have those new acquisitions and start working on them. Hero development does not require Orichalcum, which is nice. So that is at least a little saving grace for the game. Same with building gear. It doesn't require the Orichalcum. So those are areas that I can focus on and develop further while I'm kind of stuck waiting to get enough materials for upgrades on my stables and my institute to be able to open up my T10s. But I figured I'd just kind of share where I'm at with JDreamer and kind of give you a little insight to what has me stuck and what I'm kind of shifting gears towards to kind of get me through while I get enough materials for the upgrades. I do really appreciate you guys watching, and I do really thank you for your time. If there are special subjects that you want me to make videos on, please post them in the comments, or go to Facebook and find me at GPX Share on Facebook. It's easier to communicate there than it is through YouTube. So if you find me in Facebook and tell me the things that you are interested in, I can do videos specifically for that. As far as, JDreamer and Apache Kid, I don't have a lot of time. So if you guys are interested, if you want to take a week or two, or even an Eden season, and jump in my account and run that for the entire season, I'm open to that idea. I'd love to give you guys access, one person access to JDreamer, one person access to Apache Kid, and let you guys run it for an Eden season. Now, that's something to think about. If you're interested, let me know.